Hey, what is going on? This is DJ Clan Smasher, and today I'm bringing you Week 3 Elite Gaming versus North Remembers CWL invite, guys. Before I begin, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like if you do like the content. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, guys, we did win. It was 131 to 123. The breakdown was 6-19-20. And as far as 11v11s go, we did win there. We got 2 out of the 3 11v11s. Which I got one of those, so keep a good lookout on that for the end. And then at the after that, we also did get 10 10v10s, which allowed us to get some 11v11s. So anyways, guys, as you can see, our 9v9s killed it, and we usually clear those 9v9s within the first 30 minutes, so we did get 20 out of the 27, so 74% there. And in the background, guys, there is one attack. So anyways, guys, and as far as the 10v11s go, we did a great job, 4 out of 7. I actually got a 4-pack that war, so I was very proud of myself there. And as far as their 10v11s, they did get 4 out of 10, so not too shabby. So we each got 4, and then, you know, took care of the rest with the 11s. So anyways, guys, as you can see, we did pretty good. It was a great war. Great job to North Remembers. They did have some great hits. They didn't do as well for the 11v11s, you know, but they did get a few attempts there. So anyways, guys, as you can see, this hog attack is being done by A. And right here, the bowlers did walk a little bit, but it's not going to be too much of an issue. As you can see, the wizard is being tanked. The wizard tower, I should say. The king is tanking the wizard tower, and now the hog riders are moving in towards the last wizard tower. There's going to be a jump. I mean, wow, I can't even talk right now. A heal spell to keep everything alive, and that's pretty much going to be it, guys. As you can see, it was a fresh hit. Great job there. Fresh 3-star attack, and it's going to be by Judo. So good stuff there, man. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the 10v10 hits here in a bit, guys. And then I'll show you at least one 10v11. And then we'll finish off with the 11v11s, guys. So, like I said, there's a pretty good amount of content. So stay tuned. Most of these hits are going to be ×2. But, you know, you'll still see how we did it and what kind of attacks we did and things like that. So we're going to go ahead and start off with Judo getting the bottom 10v10, and it's going to be a queen walk Lalo attack. I believe BadBoy attacked this base with his, you know, with his attack, his favorite attack that he likes. I actually made a video on that, so if you want to check that out, I'm sure it's going to be in one of the videos. It's a pretty old video, but it hasn't changed that much. So anyways, guys, as you can see, did use a queen ability. Could have used the rage, but wanted to save the rage. And now that the king is tanking for the queen, that really helps out. So the king is tanking, the queen is able to snipe the expo while the king is doing the tanking, and then the queen is able to take the enemy queen down. A poison is placed to take care of the CC, and now the queen is going to go in, take care of the wizard tower here in a bit. Is dealing with 2 expos, guys, 2 expos right here. And then after that, sends in a real nice rage spell to get through the wall breaker portion. I believe he was expecting the queen to move down. This wasn't the case for a while, but did start the Lalo portion. Real nice Lalo here. Few haste spells to get everything going, and then a nice rage spell to get the queen and keep her alive. So now the queen does take the wall that was broken, so very nice job there, making sure that the queen can walk freely instead of being stuck in a wall, wasting a bunch of time. So with BadBoy, he got a real high percentage. He just missed the cleanup portion of the attack. But if it wasn't for that, I'm sure he would have gotten a 3-star. And I think that one was scouted, if I'm not mistaken. Or also would have been fresh for BadBoy. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to this next hit, guys. We have Vladimir. So Vladimir is going to do a queen walk attack with some hogs. And as you can see, 1 loon placed right there. Real nice value there, since there's nothing that's going to take that loon down. And then another loon that was placed over there at the right side, close to the elixir storage, to get some great value, guys. And as you can see, King goes in, a few bowlers, a nice rage spell with the kill squad to take care of the CC, get through this core portion, and then a nice nice valley here in the core took care of the Inferno Tower. And then once the Inferno went down, the Queen has some great pathing up top because there's nothing in the core that's going to stop her. And as you can see, these bowlers did a lot of work, took care of all the defenses. There's only a few defenses left at the very bottom. Still has the Queen ability, so great job there by Vladimir, getting some great value with that Queen walk on the side, and then that core portion, just getting a bunch of bowlers in there and getting some great value. So good stuff there. And now this next hit, this one's going to be by Manos, and he actually kills it right here. You'll see here in a bit. Let me go ahead and let you guys know who the 6-packers were as far as the 10v10s. One moment. So, alright, so the 6-packers, the 10v10 6-packers were Manos and Judo, so good stuff there. And as far as the 11v11s go, guys, it was me and Crunch, Captain Crunch. And now Manos is moving forward. As you can see, real nice Queen walk into Bewitch attack, and then a real nice rage spell to get everything going. And as you can see, the Inferno does go down. The flank portion of the attack is doing a wonderful job. Few bowlers there with 3 witches just accompanying those bowlers, getting everything through. And the Queen is moving forward, takes care of the bomb tower, takes care of the expo. And this wizard tower would have been trouble, but the good thing is that the Queen has the Queen ability, and the witches were able to overcome the wizard tower. And actually, guys, there was actually 4 witches that were left. So good stuff there by Manos, taking care of business, doing some mad work here, getting that awesome 3-star. And let's go ahead and move on to the next hit. So this is going to be Judo's hit. This is his 6-pack. He's been killing it lately. I think he's at 50% 10v10 for the season so far. So anyways, guys, as you can see, hasted a few loons going through, getting the CC pulled. And then once the CC gets pulled, sends in a real nice poison spell to take care of the enemy clan castle. Now that the enemy clan castle is taken care of, the Queen is going to be moving forward. Gets the mortar, starts sending in the giants with the bowlers. So as you can see, it's kind of very similar to the other attack that was done where the Inferno was slightly down, and then sends in a rage spell with the kill squad to be able to take care of the Inferno at the bottom and then the Inferno in the core section. So good stuff there by Judo. Killed it right here with this attack and got some great value with those bowlers as well, just like Vladimir. So anyways, as you can see, the Queen is moving forward, going all up to 12 o'clock. The King is still alive, but pretty much took care of the rest of the base. These bowlers are going to deviate and start chasing the King. They don't know what they want to do. They get hit by a bomb tower, of course. You know, they fell for the trap. The King flaunting and the bowlers chasing. The good thing is that the Queen was still alive, was able to take care of business. Wizards were able to take care of the rest of the base. So good stuff there. Let's go ahead and move on to this next hit. This one's going to be by Big John, and it's going to be the Bewitch attack, of course, and it is going to kill it. This is a lower tier base, as you can see, with the wizard towers, but you know, you got to take care of business. So anyways, sends in a few hasted loons, is going to pull the clan castle, which is real awesome, get some great value there. Queen starts walking the right direction because he doesn't want the Queen to walk in towards the Inferno Tower because it's a single Inferno. And after that, sends in a few wall breakers, breaks right in, sends in a real nice rage spell, and then after that, heal spell straight into the core. And then after that, a nice rage spell right in the core, the middle portion. And once that single Inferno Tower goes down, that means that it's time for cleanup, guys. So King goes in at the bottom. I'm actually not sure about this one. So anyways, guys, we had a discussion. I'm not sure if the King was supposed to be sent in the core, because usually it is. So not sure if he forgot about the King or if it was just part of the plan. but the queen did get some great value up top. Still alive, still has the queen ability. There's a few wizard towers left. The expo isn't going to be too much of an issue because the king is going to break in. Once the king breaks in, takes care of the wizard tower, then after that they go for the last defense. The wizard goes in and does the final kill. So good stuff there. So let's go ahead and move on to this next hit, guys. And with Jaemor, this one's going to be a Suilalo type of attack. So right now, there's currently going to be a bi-week event that's going on right now. So there won't be a video for this upcoming week as far as CWL goes, because it is a bi-week for all of them. So there won't be a video for that one, but we will be matching War Whales not this upcoming weekend, but the weekend after that. So that's going to be next, so stay tuned for that. And the other news that I want to let you know about is that White Temple did make it into the playoffs. We did beat Dark Dawning. I'll be posting a recap on that here shortly. And we will be facing, I think it's going to be the winners of Cryptic Void or Mecha Alliance. So stay tuned for that. So we're going to be in playoffs. Hopefully we do a great job. There's definitely some great clans in there. I think we were at 6th place so far is what we finished at in the season. But there was a lot of ties. There was a few that had 6-3, and I think that's where we ended up in. And we actually would have been 7-3, but the thing is, Bella Mafia is the one who didn't want to do the tournament anymore, or the MLCW. So because of that, they got rid of all the wins, whoever won or lost against them. And pretty much that kind of messed up the Division 2, which is what we're in at right now. So Division 1 didn't really have any changes or anything because nothing happened on that side. So, but it doesn't matter. Like, we're still in the playoffs, so that's a good thing. At least it didn't mess us up there. So stay tuned for that. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead and move on to the next hit. This one's going to be by Skip, and you know him, you love him. Suilalo, of course. Gonna kill it with this. Usually finds a great base to Suilalo and gets some great value, and he just kills it. So anyways, king goes in, queen is gonna be right there for backup, trying to get this single inferno. Gets the single inferno, is gonna move forward, and as you can see, is trying to get the queen with the skelly, so pretty much enchanting her right down to force her to go down. And once the queen goes down, the enemy queen, his queen takes care of the enemy queen. Then after that has real nice pathing for the Lalo. As you can see, there was some soft CC. I can't remember if this was scouted or not, but the soft CC wasn't really too much of an issue. The good thing is that the baby dragon went straight for the queen and not for the Lalo portion, or else that would have been bad. But as you can see, got some great value with the Lalo portion. Real nice pathing there, and the queen even stayed alive. She was just banging on walls because that is her favorite thing to do, of course, and still doing that, trying to get into the clan castle. Finally takes care of the last building, you know, because she wanted to be a little lazy, didn't really want to help out with the raid until the very end. So anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next hit. So this one is going to be by Bakir. So Bakir's been killing it. He is actually a transfer, or I think he came from One Hive 2.0. Did join us, and he has been great so far. Real great 10v10 player. So Bakir is showing us his skills right here with a queen walk and baby dragon at the gold storage to be able to get this funnel going, trying to get the queen to walk down. The queen starts walking down, sends in 2 poisons to take care of the clan castle, and then after that the queen starts moving up. Is gonna have to deal versus the Barb King, and then after that, once the queen deals with the Barb King, sends in the king with the kill squad. So as you can see, some bowlers coming in hot with the golem, and then after that sends in a real nice rage spell, or at least I thought he was going to send a rage spell, maybe not. So maybe not a rage spell, but a jump spell to get into the core, and then sends in some hog riders. And as you can see, this kill squad is just killing it. And look at this golem, guys. This golem is just going to be super OP gonna be the MVP for sure. You'll see here in a bit. So hogs moving in, the hogs all died up, right? So the hogs died. The queen ability was super clutch there, and because the queen used the queen ability at the perfect time, they all started targeting the golem. So the golem was tanking for the queen, and guess what? The healers healed the golem all the way up. So good stuff there. And look at those minions, just super powerful. Went in there clutch, took care of the cannon, and then after that the cleanup was just unstoppable. So great job there by Bakir, killing it and getting that 10v10. So let's see, I think this is where my my iPad had frozen, so just give me one moment and bear with me, and then we'll move on to the next hits. I think there's a few more 10v10s that we're going to be doing, and let's see. It's going to take a while. I don't remember if this froze completely or if it just, or if I had to change the video. So hopefully it didn't. There it is. So anyways, sorry about that. So Manos here is going to be hitting another 10v10, and remember what I said, he did get a 6-pack for this horse, so congrats to him, killing it. So real nice value here with this bowler bounce, and as you can see, this bowler bounce just created a real nice funnel for the queen to be able to go in and get to this single inferno. You'll see here in a bit what nice value he's going to get here in a second. So sends in the queen ability with a rage spell to keep her alive, and then the CC is coming out. And now that the queen is taken care of, that's one of the big things to do. Take care of the queen, take care of the king, and of course the clan castle. One of the king's not necessary, but you know, it's always a bonus if you can get the king. So now the king is just creating this real nice funnel, took care of a few buildings right here, sends in the rest of the hog riders, so real nice pathing. They all meet up in the middle, real nice rage spell to get them all going, nice heal, keeping them all alive. Big bomb because they split, but at least they were able to get rid of most of the defenses. There's 4 defenses left at this point. The king is still tanking. These wizards are about to take care of the cannon, it seemed, but they didn't quite get it. So now the queen, because she has the she still has the healers behind, she's gonna be able to stay alive for the whole run, get through this base and get the solid 3 stars. So great job there by Manos, taking care of business, getting that 6-pack for the war. And let's see, that was a dip that I had to do. So this one is going to be by Chris. So Sui Lalo, and this one's actually the one that Bakir hit the first time. Got a super solid hit, 99% I think, if I'm not mistaken. If not, it was like somewhere in the high 90s. So got some great value with this Sui portion, and then the Lalo was just incredible. It was just unfortunate that he ran out of time, I think, is what the issue was for his hit. Everybody was in disbelief because it was one of those, you know, 99.999 where the troops are about to take care of the business, and then you just run out of time by 1 second or millisecond. So anyways, real nice value, a few hasted loons, real nice heal spell with a rage to get to the core, and then after that a haste spell to get into the rest of the base, get going. So then after that has a few more cleanup troops is what the difference was, and he knew where the traps were and everything and how the Lalo looked, so it made it a lot easier for Chris to be able to take care of business here and take care of the base. So this is where it got a little sketchy because, you know, the Tesla was still up, but there is so many minions and pups that it didn't really matter unless there was a red bomb at the end, but he already knew that it was pretty much dunsies. So good stuff there. Let's go ahead and move on to the next hit. So this next hit is going to be, let's see, we're going to start moving towards the 11v11s here in a bit. Also, this is a 10v11, and this one was by Kraj on the fresh hit. So I just wanted to make sure that that was a fresh one. So anyways, the Kraj, you know, he comes up with his crazy plans. He just kills it. He's one of the most solid 10v11 guys that I know of. So anyways, sends in a few loons to get to the bomb towers. Once the bomb towers go down, sends in a minion just to kind of create this funnel. And then here goes the queen walk. that is going to be started here in a bit. So the queen goes in, and then check this out. Real nice value. Knew that the queen was going to be tanking for the archer tower, so that what is it called? That balloon pretty much went down because, or that archer tower went down because of the balloon with the help of the queen. And then after that, sends in a real nice rage spell. As you can see, there was a multi-target inferno over here on one side. Not sure if it was on purpose or not, but Kraj did take advantage of that situation, send in a rage spell with the queen ability because she was cutting it close. Then after that, sends in the king over there up top with a few Valkyries. And then once these Valkyries go in, he's going to be very patient. And this attack was just super crazy, which is why I really want to show you what this looks like. Sends in a few Valks up top to kind of get rid of that section, making sure that the Valks have a nice clear pathing to the town hall. So as you can see, he's trying to target the town hall, but these Valkyries of course aren't going to the town hall, so he gets a little freaked out. The good thing is that 3 little Valkyries are gonna go straight to the town hall, 3 of them. So let's take a look, let's zoom in and check it out. So rage spell to get these Valkyries going, and look at how much DPS is going on right there. So the Valkyries almost went down, but Kraj was able to snipe that town hall with the Valkyries. And then the healers are helping out the Valkyries up top to get some extra percentage. And then the archer is going to try to help, but guess what? It's time. So he would have probably gotten some more percentage, but he did run out of time. So good stuff there by Kraj, taking care of business and getting that awesome 10v11. So anyways, guys, this is going to be my hit. So on one of the scouts, I noticed that they put a loon and a baby dragon. And when it came to that, the wizard tower almost went down, so I figured 2 loons and a baby dragon will work. That didn't happen, so luckily I had an extra baby dragon for backup. Got my kill squad going. I got some great value. Got the Eagle artillery down. Then after that, I just wanted to haste right through. The air sweepers were a little annoying, but the great thing is that I was able to keep my queen alive. And the loon pathing, it was weird because I thought they were going to go for that inferno first, but they ended up going for the cannon, so I got a little worried. Sent in a heal spell here, and then some back end loons. The wizard tower didn't fully go down, and then it finally went down, but I meant the Tesla didn't go all the way down. And then finally this wizard tower did go down. The queen is able to snipe the last air sweeper. These minions take care of the Tesla, and now they move in towards the town hall and get the solid 3-star. So that was my 3-star. Finally, I was 0 for 3, so I did get a 3-star in this CWL war. So anyways, Captain Crunch coming in with the Queen Walk to Bewitch. This was previously scouted by a Town Hall 9 to see how well his queen would walk and making sure that the queen would go the right direction and things like that. So sends in a golem to tank, real nice tanking right there, a few wall breakers to go in, and then sends in the king with the bowlers and a few witches to keep everything alive. Real nice rage spell to get to this core section, and the jump of course leading into the town hall. And then after this, real nice rage spell in the core is going to take care of the town hall. A few bowlers start moving in towards the inferno, weaken it a little bit, but don't quite get it. And then after that, the queen is going to keep going with the queen walk, with the healers to keep everything alive. Sends in a rage spell, and then the queen's able to snipe the inferno. Still has the queen ability, baby dragon up top to get some extra percentage and to be able to help out with the funneling, getting rid of all the outer buildings. So good stuff there by Captain Crunch, finishing it up with their number 1. So anyways, thanks again for joining in, guys. This is DJ Clan Smasher. Don't forget to keep calm and clash on, and I'll see you guys in about 2 weeks, but stay tuned for the White Temple versus Dark Dawning recap. So anyways, thanks again, and I'll see you guys next time.